Like the next one we had too was gender roles. Now, Jay, I think this was yours, so you can explain what you wanted to say about that, like what you mean.
I was just saying, like, in today's relationship, should there still be gender roles? Like, do niggas still think there should be gender roles?
And like what way though? Like
And
paying
like,
bills and taking out the garbage
okay,
and stuff.
like, so, like, yeah, like, is the old gender role still? Does the old gender role still apply today? I think that's a better way to phrase it. Like, chivalry, all the like niggas pay the bill, women stay home and cook and clean. Like, does that shit still apply today?
All right, let me go first with this.
Yeah,
Let me
go
go.
ahead. Go ahead.
I feel like I'm gonna just be honest. I feel like it just depends on what type of relationship it is. Cause I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I wouldn't even mind if my wife is like she want to make money and shit. Dude, yeah, like she want to make her own money. Cool, that's cool. Like, I just feel like me personally, I feel like gender roles, like I don't feel like it should be no gender roles because I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it just depends on what type of relationship with you. And it's also connected to the 50-50 shit. I feel like all that shit don't matter. Like you could it just depends on where you is, especially since we so young. Like motherfuckers be like, yeah, I'm not dating no nigga that's going 50-50. Okay, that's cool. Like that's your beliefs. But like, cause I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be and this is me from my parents, like when my parents been through like my son, it's been times where like my OG, like she might have to take the. I don't want to say she take the load, but like my OG will take my dad out to dinner, take him out dinner for Valentine's Day for his birthday. They do shit like that. So that's just me seeing that shit. Like I wouldn't mind. Like of course, like I'm gonna spoil my girl. Do that shit. That's just me personally. Like, but I also feel like shit. I would want my wife to like if she want to make her money, let her do that shit. Like I don't feel like she be a house stay in the house as wife. Like if she don't want to do that, like. But also like and also it connects back to like if motherfuckers say, or if the nigga paying all the bills, cool. Like I wouldn't mind that shit either. It'll just be like, okay, if you paying for all the bills, it may not necessarily be you got to be a household wife, but you got to bring other tangibles to the equation. It's just not about money. Motherfuckers, see, that's the thing. Motherfuckers just think this shit about money. It's really not about just money, too. It's also about what else could you bring? Like shit. A motherfucker might judge motherfucker like, yeah, this nigga might probably say, boom, you got a nigga, a husband and wife, husband paying for all the bills. Okay, cool. But his wife probably might bring some other intangibles. Like, it's other tangibles in this shit, too. It's just not just about money. Like, people think it's just always about money. No, it's like intangibles. Like shit, Shorty probably making him better as a man, teaching him different shit, like teaching him shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, niggas. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, niggas. We gotta stop being like we can. It's okay to get help from girls, folks. Cause girls, the right girls, folks, you can learn a lot from the right girls, bro. Trust me. Trust me.
I feel like that's very true, but I feel like it don't even the fact that we don't be want to help. I think it's the fact that they feel like, especially nowadays, I feel like they feel like they don't need to provide help. Because I feel like these days, bro, everybody wants gender roles when it's beneficial to them. So like,
Yeah, that's
so
true.
like
That's true.
females, they don't want to have to cook. They don't want to have to. They want their nigga to pay all the bills. They want all this. But when a nigga start expecting some gender roles or like specific gender roles from you, then that's when the problem come in. Like, oh, you think this the 1960s? I gotta cook for
Nah,
you.
I think, I
You think
think, I
this?
think, but like you just said, I think like people get that shit misconstrued, or like saying like what you said. Oh, when you said like what they think they're supposed to be 19, like nah, I don't. Well, for me
And
personally,
I've
it
had
don't
somebody
even be
tell
like
me that before.
but
So
I don't think like it just be like I don't know, bro. I just feel like motherfuckers be getting the wrong idea. Like, I think it just be a lot of misconfusion with this shit now, especially with the internet. I feel like the internet make a lot of shit confusing. So I feel like people think like certain shit. But like, like all that 50-50 shit, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, folks. If I'm real shit, this is just real shit, me personally. If I'm in a situation like when I'm married, it's gonna be times where like if my wife's struggling to bring some bread in, I just know like as a real nigga that. But this is just the man mentality. This is the mentality I have. I just understand like okay, I just have to go harder and make shit happen. Cause I got a brother. My brother be doing that shit. Like my brother find a way. Like my dad find a way. Like even my OG find a way. Like so, it's like you just gotta find a way. It's gonna be stretches and shit. Like the man might have to pay for all this shit, and that's okay. You know, just understanding like it's gonna be points. Like cause shit happen. Like motherfuckers lose job. If my wife loses her job, okay, that just mean I gotta go harder. And sometimes like I feel like not even just niggas, but girls too. Like the motherfuckers just want to complain, but sometimes you just gotta go harder. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to be like that as a shorty too. Like y'all complain about shit. Like I still complain and shit, but like that's just normal human shit. But like you just gotta go harder, like, cause you know, like we is male, so I can understand why they see us to do certain shit. Cause we supposed to be the protectors. That's just the way the shit is. But I do agree with you said, like it just be like the misunderstanding of like we ain't saying like we want y'all to take care of us, but it's just like it'd be nice to have a little provision every once in a while, and that's totally
Yeah,
understandable. Girls that give you that shit with no problem, that's all.
yeah.
So
I feel like it should just be like y'all establish that shit. Like that. It's like if I'm talking like in general terms, it should just be like even like if one nigga do something, like if the nigga do something, then the female should pick up where the nigga slacking type shit,
yeah,
or vice versa. If the female slacking in the area, the nigga could pick up where the female slacking in one area. It shouldn't have to be like every day
You
you
do
gotta
this
do the
and you have to
dishes.
do this.
Yeah. I'm
yeah,
saying like every day you cook. You feel me? Like some days I'll be in the kitchen, chefing some
yeah.
shit,
That's what I
Chef
mean.
JRD type shit.
Yeah,
You know?
every day I would want my wife to cook. I'll cook for her sometimes, but that's just me.
Bro.
That's just me. But I don't know how other motherfuckers think. Like I don't mind that shit at all. Like I just understand like when it comes to marriage is like yeah, love, but it got to be like a partnership too, and
And
that's where
that's
the
the
partnership.
What
and that's
about
the
relationship though? Not even marriage. What about relationship
that
though?
and
Like,
that's what I was gonna say. That's the biggest thing
It's
because
partnership in that shit too.
I feel like this relationship
is
because
that partnership?
everybody families, everybody, a lot of people, bro, most of the people's generations don't come from whole families. Their families don't be together for real. So then they go off social media with these people not married either. So they get it confused, bro. A lot of the stuff that people want comes with marriage. A lot of this stuff is for you and your wife. People want this in relationships, in our young relationships. They want, which I get some of the stuff like the money aspects, but like you want a nigga that's 22 to pay all your bills. You want a nigga to give you money for your car
Okay,
note.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a little absurd, but
Like that'd be
yeah,
crazy.
that's
People get
absurd.
it misconstrued with marriage and relationships, and it's
Yeah,
like, bro, it's some people that can do that, but I don't really know two niggas that's our age that can sit up there and pay a
yeah,
girl rent
that's the reality
and
of the
you know what I'm saying? Like everybody ain't
reality.
in that lead chopper or something at 19 and got all this money and rap. You know what I'm saying? Like social media misconstrue or they
Exactly.
talking about money bag and
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ari, bro. They're
social
not
media.
married.
So social media really messes up, like, because girls get like this little fantasy in their mind of how niggas should be, but then they don't fuck with the niggas that they think that it should be, and then they complain about it. It's like it's
Go
all
be with
your
the person who
choice,
you want.
right? Okay, like go
You
be
want
with
the
it.
person
If
who's
that is
not giving you what you desire, and you trying to make that person be what you desire, and that person is not that. Go be with the person who in your DMs trying to get at you every day, or the person or go find a person that you want to that fits your mindset.
not even like one
They
thing
do be doing that, bro.
you say about girls that is not applicable to boys is that girls could literally check their DMs. They got hella niggas that they ignore all the time. And yeah, so I'm not saying all them niggas is gonna be the right nigga for you. I'm just saying that you have the option. So you choose to fuck with the same type of niggas or the same nigga. So it's like you can't really complain unless you look back at what you doing wrong first, type shit.
And they don't do
Like,
that. That comes to the accountability
yeah,
concept.
accountability holds weight, shit. Yeah,
wait, not to
yeah.
change the topic. I just got that notification from Bleacher Report. They said they was fighting like Austin Rivers, Mo Bamba. They all like said like 8 players. They like I seen the little clip like they subs had pushed the Austin Rivers down. Like everybody acting crazy,
Everybody.
man.
Look, that's the first thing I see
Man,
on Twitter. Austin Rivers versus Mo Bamba. And they
right.
swinging. Mobamba was just clapping. Dang. They just low key just jumped Austin Rivers. They did the worst way. Bro. Yeah, they did.
Document being up his magic.
Mo Bamba said, Mink. Then they took Mo off. Austin came behind him. He said, Jalen came behind. He said, Mink. I ain't watched the whole thing though. I just
they been getting them busy in the NBA lately. Sure, they been having a couple brawls in this bitch.
Bro, Donovan Mitchell, all type of shit.
Cause niggas be getting tired of niggas talking crazy.
Everybody always talking about, especially Ja. He be talking about some. I know ain't nobody gonna do nothing anyways.
Oh God, his team get seriously. Everything talk shit to the Lakers.
Bro, our generation starting to come in the league. And, you know, our generation do not be caring for real. Yeah, take that little suspension. And they be having bread already from social media. Y'all want to take my contract?
Bro.
Mikey making $10 million. He making $10 million. He not even in the league, bro. But no. Y'all talking like a motherfucker. But now y'all got something else to say about the gender roles. I feel like it's a lot we can say.
Yeah.
A lot that we did say.
I just be feeling like don't, bro, just do what's best for your relationship, bro. If you feel like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I just feel like people gotta understand, like, sometimes, don't get me wrong, it's niggas out here that are really, not saying like right now, but it's niggas that really pay for everything. Some niggas don't care, like, I'm not trying to disconnect talk down on no nigga that do that shit, because I ain't gonna lie, I'll pay for shit too. Like, that's just real shit. Like, you know, everybody different. So don't feel like, just because everybody talking, now I don't have to pay for nothing. You do that, bro, do that shit, bro. That's all we be saying. Like, don't do what's best for you and your relationship. Like, don't let that social media shit make you feel like, oh, like, I shouldn't pay for all this and all that. If you a nigga, if you can do that and provide for your girl and still handle your business on the side, then do that shit, bro. Like, that's real nigga shit.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, shorty. Don't get finessed though. That's one thing. Cause I be females, they're trying to finesse you. Not every female like this. Don't get it wrong. I ain't saying every female, but today's age, happening a lot more than has ever happened before.
Yeah, and they use social media to try to get it out of you.
Social media is getting niggas finessed like a motherfucker straight. And that's how these niggas be getting. Hey, these niggas be hard, bro. That's why these niggas, like, it's a cycle, shorty. The females are starting to create the niggas now. Like, the females fuck a nigga over. Now the nigga said fuck the bitches. And now he said fuck the bitches. Now he being the nigga that bitches be talking about how he just straight fuck, you just want to fuck all this other shit. But he only want to fuck because you know you trying to finesse. He been finesse before type shit. So it's like, it's a never ending cycle that's just getting worse.
It's a cycle, really. and it's like, bro, man, that's very true though. That's very true. That's very true. So it's like,
especially with OnlyFans and shit out. OnlyFans and shit is out. I'm people start feeling like they entitled to the shit too. Like, that's another thing. Like, I ain't gonna try to make this out of people because it's from their perspective. But like, just saying that, like, ever since OnlyFans and shit came out, bro, that's all females think about. Hey, is you paying me? Like, damn, I gotta pay you to talk to you, shorty? I gotta pay you to link up.
Is you gonna pay my phone bill? Is you gonna pay?
Like, what?
Yeah, slide on me. Slide on me and let's match. Pay for my gas to get there.
Oh God, like bitches love saying, "What you doing for me?" Like, what are you doing for me?
You're not doing anything for me.
I ain't doing nothing for me
at all.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I
feel like they have to
doing shit for each other. So why do I have to give them something? Like,
you're not my girl, especially when you're not my girl. Like, what?
I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly. I just met you.
Having motherfuckers fucked up. That's all I'm gonna say with that type of shit. Cause I ain't even gonna cap for